Chosen ones. The problem you have with most people is that you connected to them, but they never connected with you. They never took the time to understand you, to really get to know you, to understand why you came to believe what you believe and how you became who you are. They were never willing to understand your journey and to see things from your perspective. They had no interest to walk in your shoes for a second or a minute or a day. They were so quick to judge, condemn you, and cast you aside the minute you didn't agree, the minute you spoke your truth, the minute you shared what you know and what your beliefs were, the minute you made them uncomfortable. They were so afraid of something they didn't understand, so afraid of something unknown to them, that they were so quick to cut all ties, so quick to crucify you, so quick to name and blame you for being different, for being of something other than the norm, from being something they couldn't understand. So you removed yourself in peace. You took yourself away from people and environments that you know weren't going to stand beside you as you have. You removed yourself and your energy from people who were not capable to reciprocate what you were giving out. You removed yourself from people, places, and things who didn't have the capacity to hold space for you. You refused to connect with those who are only out for themselves, who couldn't see you for you and all the value you hold within. They weren't able to recognize everything they've learned from you, everything you have given them freely, because they were in the energy of taking that they couldn't see what was right in front of them. They couldn't see that you were supplying that energy, that information that cannot be replicated or found elsewhere. And now, everything you spoke about, all the information you have shared, is normalized now. It's hitting the mainstream, and now they have accepted all the information you used to tell them. And now they feel so foolish, foolish to have forsaken you, foolish to blame you as odd and different only to benefit them. And now they realizing that wasn't to their benefit, because you are rising. It is your season, your time to shine, your time to show the world who you are. And they believed that you were the one who needed them, because you held so much compassion, empathy, and space for them. They realized that they were the actual ones who needed you. They were the one who was attached. They know you have found others who are better to you than they were. They know you attract abundance of all forms to you, people, places, and things. They know any foundations that were destroyed was due to them or others who mistreated you. They are realizing they were the problem all along. And that's the information they now have to deal with. They know you are a builder. They know you build and find another. They know you're the voice behind your community, because now they realize you were the good luck charm all along. They know you were the blessed one, the chosen one. They were only getting that clout because of your influence. They know they were getting more attention because of your influence. They were seen in a better light because of your presence. Now that you are no longer found, that influential energy is no longer there. They realize now that they never gave or returned back to you what you gave to them. They never made you feel how you made them feel. You made them feel special, understood, accepted, and loved. And they gave you the opposite of what you gave them. And they are now understanding why you never came back as they assumed most people would. Because they were so used to people coming back to them. They only knew a yes man and a yes woman in their lives. Those are the only people they keep around to validate them when they needed it, to uphold their image and how they feel about themselves. And that is not true power. That is a mirage. That's not a true connection. There's no genuine connection in that. All the people they meet are people who's out for themselves. And that is why God hasn't blessed them with another you in their life. Because they are not capable to care for someone like you, someone of your caliber. They wouldn't even know how to start. They have never encountered someone like you. So how would they know they had a diamond when it was right in front of them? Because it is far beyond their reach. And now they know you're unreachable, unattainable. And they realize their own judgment. They had failed you and failed their own assignment. They never appreciated you when you were there, when you were willing, when you were available to them. Now you are not accessible to them or anyone who cannot appreciate the light you bring. As chosen ones, we are good with people. We understand people because we can empathize and sympathize with people due to the lessons we have learned and experiences we have gone through. There's not one person we cannot relate to. We can relate to people of all walks of life. We can relate to people's shortcomings and mistakes. As chosen ones, you operate on an ascended level. Therefore, you can come down and connect to many and all people. But not many can connect to you, the true real you. Not the superficial level the norm are accustomed to. Because in order for someone to truly connect with you, they must ascend up and do the necessary to reach the level you are on, consistently. Most people will quit before they start. Most people will quit because it's not something they can believe, because they cannot see any results or reward to do so. Their shortcomings are not ours. Their shortcomings belongs to them. It is not your burden to bear, not your responsibility. Your only task as a chosen one is to show the path. Once they've done the work and realized what you were talking about all this time, they will realize they have missed their shot. They bit the one hand that was willing to feed them. They now wish they can celebrate your success with you. They now kick themselves for not following your lead and not recognizing where you were headed. You have to realize at some point, as a chosen one, you're meant to be an influence to many people and in many lives. Therefore, there's a tendency for you to not stay long in people's lives or in places for too long. Because there is more people and more places you need to see, to meet, to influence, and to share your presence with. And once God has told you your job is done, you've done what you've meant to do, you will never be found by those same people who once knew you. And if they do find you again, you will never be that same person they once knew. As a chosen one, you are forever changing, forever evolving. I hope this message resonates for someone out there. Thanks for listening and receiving this message. Please take what you need and let go of the rest. If you have enjoyed this content and it resonates, please support in any way you can. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And I wish for all to find what they're seeking.